Timeless Talks, episode 3. This episode we're going to do, it's going to be about Colin Kaepernick and the whole situation, him starting to kneel for the anthem and all that. The first thing, do y'all think that he did it rightly? Kneeling.
I agree with his reason to kneel. I think it's a really good reason. But at the same time, right now, I don't completely disagree with certain NFL teams not wanting to pick him up just because, not because of the fact that he's a bad player or anything, but just kind of some other locker room things. I agree 100% with what he's doing and the way he's doing it and why he's doing it, but I can kind of see why there's controversy about it.
I agree with him kneeling. I agree with why he kneeled. It's fuck the NFL, fucking him over.
All right, hold on. Let me ask you something.
What's up?
So, if you own the trucking company, right?
Okay.
And you have a driver.
Back to fucking trucking.
And you have a driver, right?
Okay.
And he doesn't want to drive because he feels like he's too good for that truck. You gonna fire him?
Cap doesn't think he's too good for the team.
You gonna fire him though?
He wants to play.
But if that driver's not making you money or decreasing,
he's making money. He's making. If his jersey sales were number 1 in the league, I'm pretty sure when he started kneeling.
When he started kneeling, he lost money. That's the whole reason NFL kicked him out. Is because
he made money because of kneeling.
No, the views plummeted.
The NFL views.
Yeah,
I don't even know about
so
that.
So the NFL, that's one of the things they talk about in the NFL is he lowered the rating and all this that because you know who watches the NFL.
I think that's
mostly.
I think that's bullshit too.
But
I didn't say anything about that either.
I don't think they lost views because of him.
They came out.
Same people watched same games. They were mad about it. Hell yeah, they were pissed. Certain people were mad, kind of disrespecting veterans. But that's not even a valid point. I mean, you had several veterans come out saying we fight for his right to do that, and he should be able to speak his opinion.
Okay, but what the NFL came out and said was one of the points was that he was different TV broadcasters, all that shit. He was losing money. The NFL was losing money, not him. The NFL was losing money because of the kneeling, sponsorship deals, all that other stuff.
People losing lives too.
I think the NFL's lying.
I do too.
I mean, that's another thing.
I think it's a bunch of propaganda bullshit.
But what I think is, I agree with what he's trying to portray, like the
reason, the police brutality.
Yeah. But I don't think he went about it the right way because the people that are going. All right, let's say this. So if you're diehard about this country, you fought in the for this country, then the national anthem means a lot to you.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he was trying to bring another point, but he's also bringing in another. He's also hurting other people, which have nothing to do with the police brutality.
I wouldn't say he's necessarily hurt. He's pissing a lot of people off. He's not hurting them. And I think the way he did it was probably one of the best ways to grab attention. It caught headlines, and I think it did kind of bring a lot of awareness to police brutality against black people.
But it didn't catch the right headlines. It didn't catch the
headlines.
No, it didn't. It caught headlines for kneeling. It caught headlines for disrespecting the country. Therefore, he didn't. Like you said the other day, we talked about it when George was here. We said we can't. A lot of people, and with Nay, he said people don't realize the reason behind it.
Yeah.
So like he kneeled for the wrong reason because a lot of people don't even know about that.
I feel like
that's kind of based on people's ignorance.
I feel like people didn't want to listen to why he was kneeling.
Yeah,
exactly.
They saw, he's kneeling. Fuck Cap.
That's my point. So you're kneeling.
So that's not his fault that they didn't want to listen. He was set.
It's his fault he kneeled. He could have went about it the other way.
What other way would have grabbed attention? What would you do?
What other way?
There's a lot of he got social media. He has money to raise campaigns all around America.
But at the same time, that was probably the most effective way. He did all that stuff before too.
You just agreed literally a couple of days ago that people don't know about that. They literally know about the news station, everything. It's all about disrespecting America. That's the main reason.
No. I'm saying
so he's not effectively doing it.
No. I'm saying is that was the most effective way to grab attention and bring attention to the cause.
Not to the cause. That's the main way to grab attention. Not to the cause.
I think people just kind of misinterpreted what he was doing, and
exactly. So it's not the right way.
Do I think it was disrespectful?
If you're a diehard if you're diehard for America, so people say it's all the racist and shit.
The thing is, a veteran is the one that told him the best way to go is to kneel. A former.
But you also got veterans.
And it's not like he disrespected the flag. I mean, he kneeled. Kneeling's very respectful, also. I think it is a respectful thing to do.
Another thing,
yeah, but in America you stand for the anthem. So regardless, that's disrespectful in America.
Another thing is NFL players didn't even used to have to be on the field when the anthem was being played at one point.
Yeah, that did come around recently. Kind of with the
I know, but
kneeling
is you're doing it on.
I think people are making the kneeling a bigger deal than what it is.
But don't come out at all then for the
He'd get backlash
anthem.
for that too.
No, because
yes, he would.
No, because
now they're I'm pretty sure now they have to come out for the anthem. They can't stay in the locker room. I'm pretty sure.
If you're making millions,
yeah,
and the worst thing you have to do is go out there and stand for the anthem, you don't have to sing it. You don't have to put your heart over your hand. But if you go out there and just do it, there's a million, bro. People change the world by doing. All right, that brings me to my point. People want to make a change, but they do it in the wrong ways, and I think he did it in the wrong way. He has the right intentions, but let's say like it's kind of like the Black Lives Matter. What they do is they want to bring this attention to the right cause, right?
Yeah.
But what they do is they go out like in St. Louis a couple years ago, and they create violence, create all this bullshit. You got the attention, so you've got that cause out, but you also brought in a whole different factor of trouble that puts dirt on your name. So like I think if Cap went around a different way, so whether it be if he wore a shirt that he got fined for every game, that would have been better than doing that. So if he wore something that he got fined for every single game, he would have been better off.
It would have only made headlines for a week or two. It'd be over.
But it would have been the right headlines. If he wore it every time, he would have made headlines. This way, he brought the wrong headlines, bro. There's people that don't even know about the actual situation because these news channels, they're not gonna portray the right image.
I mean, they go back to Black Lives Matter too. The news portrayed the bad part of Black Lives Matter.
Bro, you go to St. Louis, and I promise you, there's windows busted
Black
out.
Lives Matter, they have peaceful rallies too, where they get kicked off the streets for that as well.
You know why? Bro, my dad was affected by it once. He was driving a semi truck, and they're on the road. Like, bro, you're. I mean, that's not peaceful either. I'm talking they have actual peaceful rallies that people don't show, the media don't show, the news won't show it, just because it's.
But also with rallies, with protests, with any revolution in history, there's never been a peaceful one that worked. Peace doesn't always work. If you want to get a message across, you have to do violence. I'm not saying
that's wrong. I think
people, but
I think it hasn't been peaceful back then because people, like when Martin Luther King and all the civil rights movement, people came with water trucks and hosed them down. That's a whole different type of vibe. If you go out here and destroy shit and break shit and because you're stopping, let's say traffic, bro, you're on a highway, you're stopping other truckers that feeding their family. So now you're affecting a whole different world people. And you think those people are going to, if you're in that traffic, you're not going to be like, okay, Black Lives Matter, I see what y'all saying. No, you're going to be like, get the fuck off the road, like straight up, and like fuck these people. Because
I agree with that. I don't agree with going onto roads and this and that, but I know Black Lives Matter isn't all bad. It isn't
all bad. It isn't, but I'm saying the bad shit.
You got to take it comes with the bad stuff comes with every group that you have. For example, Islam. You have your radical Muslims, and that's what everybody tries to portray Muslims as. When in reality, we're all the same. Muslims are not bad. They're one of the most peaceful religions in the world.
But the radical Muslims aren't trying to portray an image out.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. Usually it's like ISIS. ISIS, all they're trying to do is to America. It's because of... First of all, it's American made anyway, so we don't even want to get there.
That's another whole other podcast.
But I think what Cap is doing is the same stuff as those people vandalizing shit, but in a smaller manner. He's doing something wrong to portray something right, and he's portraying the right message, but he could have done it a lot different, like a whole different way. And that brings us to the how he is now, what he just did this past weekend.
I mean, he had his workout. He had the workout, and then he wouldn't actually do the full thing because the NFL tried to do it behind closed doors, which I think is bullshit. They should allow media. They should allow anyone who wants to see it, any scouts, to go come watch it, just like they do for any players out of college trying to make it, just any trial in general. But why would they change the rules for him? Because
they don't trust him. They don't know what he's gonna do if people come out. So he may. Like people say, just a publicity stunt for him right now, which I think it is too.
I think it's a publicity stunt for the NFL.
I think
they're the ones that set up the workouts.
No. But Cap has been annoying them for the past however long, trying to get in.
Because he didn't do anything wrong to get fired and get blackballed.
It doesn't.
He didn't break any rules.
It is not a rule in the NFL. You have to stay.
Okay, but it's the NFL, bro. They can cut whoever they want. You can't tell me it's a business.
No, that's like saying it's like your job because you fire you for being gay.
I'm not
your job fire you for being gay.
I'm not a union employee, so guess what?
No union matters, bro.
Yes,
your job can't fire you for being black. They can't fire you for being gay.
They didn't fire him because he was black. He was they say he was hurting their numbers. So if that is true, you can't say it's not true. I can't say it is true.
Well, that's like a job saying
you're hurting our money.
No. What if customer comes in saying I hate gay people? Not my quote. They say I hate gay people. I'm not shopping ever again. Does the company have a right to fire the gay employee?
What does gay have to do into it?
It's another prejudice.
It's a good point.
No, but
prejudice.
if you have a routine thing you do in a business, if you have a routine thing you do, so whether it be the anthem, okay,
but it's not routine. That's what I'm telling you. It was recently,
but it is routine.
They
now.
didn't care about it until I think like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it still is a routine. It's still a routine that they had.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But look, it's a routine they have. It's a business.
I think it's a routine that should be taken out.
Okay, but look, well, my point is it's still a routine. No matter if you go to work, you don't like most of the shit you do. There's some routines you don't like. So guess what? You can't just come into work and say, fuck it, I'm not doing that routine. You can be the best engineer.
He did the routine, though. He was out there.
But he did it wrong. He didn't do the routine.
It doesn't say anywhere you have to stand.
But he changed the routine, which hurt the company, so to say.
I don't know.
And I also don't know that actually hurt the company, dude. These people, they don't actually give a shit. They're gonna watch regardless.
Okay, but if he hurt the company like they say he did, so that's something me or you or anybody can't say. But if he hurt the company, he's liable to get fired. Period. Just like us. So guess what? All right, he doesn't like the NFL, right? He's beefing with the NFL, right? Go to the fucking XFL. Go play if you want to play.
I wouldn't say he's beefing with the NFL.
Why does he want to go back to the NFL so bad?
Because he thinks he's at that level.
He's still
thinks
an
he's at that
NFL level
level.
quarterback.
But if somebody doesn't want you, you can't just force it. There's other leagues for that to bring you another opportunity.
They want him back now if they held this workout for him.
No, they gave him a workout just because of this media.
No, they gave him a workout.
And guess what?
And
he didn't even go.
We were wrong.
And he didn't go.
He did go.
He didn't go to his workout.
He had his own. He had
an hour or whatever before the workout. He said, "Actually, fuck that. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming to that workout. I'm gonna have my own workout at the high school."
Yeah, because his lawyers advised him to because it was too sketchy. Do like what state's bar? I think Georgia's bar or some states official bar board, which is the board of like lawyers and stuff, all the laws.
Yeah.
They literally advised him, don't do that. They said that if you actually sign that contract, because if he signed that contract, that means we can say no to you, and we don't have to hear shit from you ever again. You basically lose your right to sue us ever again or keep this lawsuit going because he has an open lawsuit with them. Basically, if he would have done that workout behind closed doors, they could have said, "Yeah, bro, he sucked. No one would have seen shit."
Did you see what the NFL released?
What did they release?
They released that he could have. What they would have done in that workout is they would have recorded him with the Atlanta Falcons video crew. They would have released They would have released a video edit like of what he did, like the one they would have showed to the scouts, and then they would also release every single raw video from the whole workout. So he has all those videos. So every single raw footage that they recorded that day with the camera, he would have. So if anything came up, he had that raw footage.
So what was the point of doing it behind closed doors?
That's something that we don't know because they can't trust him.
They had some reason.
Yeah,
Why can't they trust
had
him?
a reason.
Because they can't trust him. They don't know what he's gonna pull up. They don't know what if he doesn't even want to play? He just wants to come there and if they had it open doors, they had a stadium full. What if he did something that's totally off the radar?
Like what?
Like took a mic and literally started a speech or something they didn't want.
They could sue him for that.
They could sue. You're literally violating the contract. They could sue him. Why would he do that if he wants to be back in the NFL? Why the hell would he?
Does he really want to be in the NFL?
I mean, shit, he's been annoyed about it for 2 years. Yeah,
exactly.
Probably.
But so why didn't he go to the NFL workout? If you want to, there was 20-something teams
because
there.
They advised him not to. I mean,
the only reason was it was behind closed doors. That's it.
Yeah, and the contracts literally said if they say no, you can never bring this topic up again. You're done.
Exactly. If there's 20-something scouts there and they don't want you, I mean,
it's not the scouts saying no. It's NFL saying no.
The scouts are there. If a scout wants you, it doesn't matter what the NFL does. The owner can take you.
Well, my issue with the captain thing is it's like we're gonna move on past this kind of situation. Is I actually don't think he's good enough to be in the NFL.
Wild, bro.
To be a first starter, I think there's gonna be a handful of teams that could use him, but people saying he could start on any team.
He's definitely not any team, but there's definitely a handful of starting quarterbacks that
I say like
he's
3 or
better
4.
than right
I
now.
agree with that.
He can play with you guys,
bro.
I think he's a Bengals fan and they fucking suck.
There's definitely quarterbacks he's better than 100%.
Maybe second string, but I wouldn't put him as a starter. I think No. After 2 years, I don't think he's as good as he was before. Even when he was in the NFL, he's kind of. I think he was a mid-lower tier quarterback. When they went to the Super Bowl, they were carried by the defense and just the coaching overall.
I don't think he was mid-low tier. I think he was one of the better quarterbacks.
I mean,
I'm a 49ers fan. I was a fan of the team he played on, and I didn't really see much in him. I mean,
he took y'all to the what?
He was on the team. He didn't take us there.
He did take y'all there. Why didn't y'all put Alex Smith back in?
I mean, what?
When Alex Smith got back healthy, why didn't he take Cap's job?
Alex Smith wasn't like. I don't think he's a good quarterback either.
Man,
where's he starting at now?
Cap was a nice quarterback.
I think
definitely starting quarterback.
Mid. I think he was mid when he was in the NFL. 2-3 years later, I don't think he's still got the skill he had before. I think he'd have to train a lot, and then kind of. There's no way you're practicing as much as you would be if you're a professional player for those 2 years. I think
He's not. While he's been out, you don't think
I don't think
working?
He's been practicing.
Did you watch the footage?
Yeah, watch the footage.
Bro, I don't think
he. Like I don't think
he wants to play in the NFL.
Any college quarterback. I think the only way to judge someone literally is if you haven't played the game. That's the only way. They would have to just let him play. If he has like 6 bad games in a row, signed a 1-year contract. If he plays bad, he plays bad.
I don't get why he doesn't. All right, so he's so damn good, right? He that's what he thinks.
Yeah,
like he's suited. So if you really want to make your statement to the NFL, you want to make your statement that I don't hate the dude. Don't think I hate the dude. Don't think I'm like bashing him. But if you want to make a statement, don't do that bullshit. So he should have took that workout, whatever. Made his own workout for the next week, bro. Posted all the footage if they tried something. So if they try to do something, like say like he was trash, this and that. Do your own open workout, and then if nothing, go to the XFL. Go and play and show that you're better than everybody. Show you're not on that level, and then you're gonna have a talking point. Then people are gonna be like, okay, this dude's serious about it. And then the NFL kind of can't reject him because if he shows he's worth it there, I don't think it's possible to reject him.
I don't know. Johnny Manziel's good in the XFL. He's
exactly, but if I'm saying he goes there, if he goes there and plays fucking absurd and like crazy,
I think XFL's below college almost.
Yeah. And when it comes to football, NFL, there's no
NFL's too far.
I mean, it's not close, but I'm saying if they're saying he's not that good, so if they're saying he's not that good, if they say he's that trash in the workout, that's a way to show it. Now, you can show a player, even if you're playing with lower tier players, you can see when somebody's quality. So if he's throwing dime balls and all this shit, you're gonna see it.
I think he should keep protesting, keep doing what he's doing with the organizations, with the charities he's doing, all the awareness he's raising. I think that's amazing. Okay, he should kind of keep doing that, but
that's a different story. Yeah, but I don't think he should keep.
No, I'm saying he should do that instead of going for the XFL. I think he's better off doing that. He has more of an impact on lives doing that than you would bullshitting around the XFL. That's literally wasting time.
But supposedly he just wants to play, so that's the only thing.
No, he's mad that he can't play anymore because of what he did, and he thinks he didn't do anything wrong to lose his job. He's not obsessed with the game of football. He's not crazy about football. He's just saying what they wronged him. That was his point. He said he was unjustly fired. There's no reason for him to be fired, is what he's saying. He's not saying, I love football so much. You're still, I miss it so much.
He did say that. He did say he missed it and he felt like playing
reason.
So don't come back, man. Like, you have a point, go with your point and buy. Like, that's it. Like, if you can't play in this league, you got fired from Sears. Why?
Damn.
No.
Fucking throw me out. Goddamn.
No.
Fuck you.
The company shut down. He didn't get fired.
All right, listen. No, you got fired at Sears for something that you do not agree with, and you told me a million times that you don't agree with it. You didn't do nothing wrong.
Agree with it. I just
but you're not gonna sit here and you're not gonna fucking go and try. Even if you love that job, you're not gonna go try and be like,
Sears. You can't compare fucking Sears to the NFL.
Yeah, I know the NFL. He doesn't actually need the money, so I think his situation would be even better. To complain about.
I find a better job next week.
You worked at DQ, bro.
I worked at DQ before Series. Why you get my shit out there?
Bro, why are you airing them out right now?
I'm airing everybody out on this Timeless Talks.
You out now.
Air me out. Come on, get it.
No, you don't want me to air you out.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on.
We're gonna keep it cool.
Like I said, bro, I think he's getting fucked by the NFL. I don't agree that he's not in the league. I think it's just because it's pretty racist. That's just me. I think it's definitely a race thing. The dude can play.
Bro, they got other black people in the damn NFL. It ain't because of race.
Who's doing what he did?
Exactly.
They're obeying.
Bro,
do this. Okay.
I think if you obey the laws, you'll never see change. I think if he didn't do that, we would not.
Bro, he didn't even make a change.
He did make a change.
How did he not make a change?
He did not. There's still police brutality. So
is there as much as there was before? No.
Is there?
Did they?
Is there? Do you
They've
know
actually-
numbers?
Did they
they've
install
actually-
body cameras after that?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've actually made changes.
They've installed body cameras after, not because of him. They installed it because of the different protests that they had in the streets because of other.
And then he brought more attention.
No, it was
He
not
created
because of
a rally.
him.
It wasn't because he's.
There
not-
was a rally
he's-
before him.
There was plenty of rally. There was
Exactly.
the civil rights movement was before him too.
And body cameras were coming in. I know with the BGPD.
But they weren't required to wear
but they
them.
were
way
required to
before.
wear them.
But you really think it's because Colin Kaepernick?
I think he had an
he
effect
has
on it.
some effect on it, bro.
He had an effect on it.
I think he has some effect on
But
it.
I think he would have had the same effect if he went
He
about
started
it
the
the other way.
conversation for a lot of people. I'd say 100%. People started doing more research into it. People who would not have looked into it before did solely because of him, because of the media attention he brought to it.
I don't agree with that.
100%.
He was peaceful about it.
I think it was peaceful about it too.
But you're disrespecting like I wouldn't be disrespected. Like no offense to America and stuff. Get my citizenship next week, but yeah. But like there is people that are diehard
But kneeling
Americans.
is not
It's
disrespectful.
not respect. It's a very
towards
respectful
the
way to
flag.
protest something.
It
It's
is.
probably the most respectful way to protest the flag.
If you were to sit down,
It's not
if you
even
were to
protesting
talk-
the flag, bro. It's protesting.
He's not protesting the flag at all. Yeah, he's
it's-
protesting
yeah,
police
he's
brutality.
saying America's not what it's saying it is.
But
bro.
people don't see that image. That's
that
the
his
problem.
That's people's problem.
They're not taking the chance to listen to what he's saying.
That's people's
did-
fault.
That's not people's fault because you do this, you're not gonna get that other media attention. You're gonna get the wrong media attention. So you should have known that coming
I think that's
in.
right. I think with
How do you
anything,
get right?
I really
with
think
anything in this
yeah.
country and media, there's two sides. With any story, there's going to be, of course, you look at it from right and the left. That's how everything in this country goes. So
That-
of
that's
course,
just like-
Fox is going to put out their bullshit, about how he's wrong, and then CNN's going to back him, like, oh, he has the right to do this, that. That's how any story in this country goes with the media. The media is bullshit.
That's
The
like
media is
with
how
this-
you get your name out there. But if you have shirts that you're paying, like let's say he wears a, dude, look at this. Odell Beckham Jr. got a fucking so much shit media coverage because of a watch. So like if he did something, let's say to his jersey, to something where he paid the fine every game, so he paid the actual price and he took it.
Why would he have to fork out money if he can do it a peaceful way?
What if he's forking out money from the NFL?
What do you mean?
What if he's hurting the NFL?
He's not hurting the NFL. You know
for
how
those
big the
people-
NFL is?
but
They
you-
own a whole day in a week, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Sunday belongs to the NFL.
But the NFL came out and said that. So you like right now you're just saying they're lying.
They
So-
are lying.
They
What
didn't
do you
put out any
mean,
numbers,
bro?
but they did not
They can
lose
put out anything they
numbers.
want and people will believe it.
They did not
I
lose
don't know,
numbers
that's
like that,
true.
man.
I mean, at
There's
this point, y'all are
31
just saying no. No,
There's
it didn't
31
happen.
white owners in NFL, man. They're
Okay,
all mad about that.
Trump isn't the owner then. I mean, the president of the country. He's just a figurehead. That's what kind of y'all are saying. Y'all are just stating shit that's not facts.
What do you mean?
Y'all are just saying conspiracies. You don't know that if they're losing money. You don't know that. You're just saying
I
yes,
find
they
it
are.
very hard to believe.
I
that they
don't
lost
think they're losing
off
money,
yet.
man. They're not.
But if they are losing money, is he right to take the money from the NFL to for his cause?
Bro,
answer that question. Just
What
answer
do you
that
mean?
question.
What'd you say?
So, like you said, he shouldn't be paying for shit. Like if he did something to his jersey,
Yeah.
right? So you're saying he shouldn't be paying for it. But what if the NFL's losing money? So they should
But
be
that's
paying
a what
for
if.
it.
They're not. Bro, do you know how many games are on Sunday?
You're saying the what if too.
Do you know how many games are on Sunday? You flip to another channel, you don't have to see Cap. You don't have to see him kneeling.
Bro,
You don't even see him kneeling.
Bro,
when
what
they're
if
doing
they
the anthem,
what,
bro?
what if they are losing a sponsorship because of that?
Who's the armies?
Bro.
It doesn't matter.
The only one that
who.
matters to
You
them,
don't-
apparently.
You don't.
The anthem?
You don't know
That's
who's the
topic right now.
sponsorship.
I do know that's the army.
So
it's
why did,
literally
why,
the
did-
reason
why did
they're
Nike
doing it.
sign him?
If-
Why is Nike supporting him?
If Army is so big, right? If the Army is supporting them and they're so big and they're putting all this money in, and you lose a sponsorship because the Army, guess what? Guess what? If it was my business, I'd be like, get the fuck on. Like, for real. Like, it's all about money these days.
Why did Nike sign him? Why did other brands sign him? When
Bro,
he started
Nike's
kneeling?
literally against the grain. You think Nike's smart,
saying,
bro.
man.
Nike's
why-
sales
the
went
NFL
up. Hey,
NFL
Nike's sales went up because of that poster
Okay,
in LA
if-
or whatever they
if
put it.
If an NFL don't agree with what Cap's doing, why the NFL?
Why would Nike?
Why the jerseys Nike? Why did they sign a contract with Nike after Cap started kneeling?
Because of money.
What we're telling you is they did not lose
Because
any
of
money off
money.
that, man.
You can't
They did
say
not.
they
You
did.
can't say they did.
Yeah, they said that. They came out and said
Because they're
it.
racist.
Can they prove
Oh.
it? Can they prove it?
Bro, can y'all prove
They
it?
prove it.
Can
No,
anybody-
nobody can prove
can
it.
anybody tell-
Exactly.
It's
so,
invalid.
So I asked you a question. If the NFL is
can't-
losing money,
If they're not losing money,
but listen to my question.
I can
If
ask you
they're-
the same
but-
thing.
That's what the.
If they're
it
not
came out
losing
with.
money, should he get fired? If they're not losing money, should he be losing his job?
If they're not losing any money and it's not affecting any rating at all, then no, Cap shouldn't get fired. Period. But if they are losing money, if they're losing views, if they're losing sponsorships, if they're losing any opportunity, they have the right to fire him. Period.
Not if it's not against the rules.
But if they're losing money and so if you have a business and somebody's losing you money, sponsorships, whatever, what you gonna do? You gonna fire them, bro? Look in the aspect of a business set, like pay your own shit. So like, if you're gonna do this shit, put it on your jersey, pay the fine. But if you're gonna sit here and hurt,
if he pays the fine, they would still losing money. Then what?
No.
Okay. What if he paid the fine every time
They wouldn't. NFL.
If people didn't agree with it, be like, why is Cap doing this?
The problem is kneeling during the anthem. It's not because he has something on his jersey. It's not because of his message. Nobody's saying.
Still be he's disrespecting this, that, and the other.
But he's not. What is he disrespecting with something on his shirt?
What is he disrespecting by kneeling?
He's
nothing.
Yeah, bro.
He's not disrespecting.
Nothing.
He's not disrespecting to y'all, but dude, I know people that are in the fucking army, bro, that are not racist, 100%.
I know people in the army that are
Exactly.
in the army and they don't care that he's kneeling. They support that.
Exactly.
He's kneeling.
But you're also hurting people.
Bro.
Like, bro, you're doing both. So you're raising awareness and you're hurting people. Because I know people that aren't racist, bro. I know people in the army that aren't racist that literally die. Like, they have relatives that died, and guess what? That's disrespectful to them. That's saying, hey, I don't agree with this stuff that we're doing. We're pledging our allegiance to this flag. So if the main thing is when you got a hat, when the allegiance came on, what do? You stand up, take your hat off, you do everything, right? You don't have to put your hands over your heart. So him kneeling is basically saying I'm not with this. So I'm not pledging my allegiance to America. But if there's people out there that fought for this country, this and that, they respect that. So, like, that's disrespectful to them a lot. And that's what I'm getting to. His message is right, but the way he executed it is totally wrong because you're hurting other people.
Are those people getting hurt?
No.
Yes, they're disrespected, bro.
Their feelings are getting hurt.
You know how
that's
many
a big
people
part of their life, bro.
People are losing lives, bro.
You know how many
Exactly.
people? You know how many
Exactly.
people are on their phones during the anthem that are sitting down during the anthem to have a hat on during the anthem in the crowd? Those are the same people that are getting mad.
Bro, you have people like the players. None of the players have a hat on. None of the players are on their phone. Those are the players the cameras are on, bro. You can't compare them to a normal. He's a figure to the league. He's a figure to, like.
I don't think he did anything wrong, bro. I really don't.
I'm with him on that.
I think he went about it the right way. He got attention. He definitely brought awareness to police brutality.
Yeah, I just think he's not a good quarterback. That's my only point in this whole thing.
I think he's a good quarterback. He can definitely start in the league.
Nah. I think it's fine. I mean, it's a respectful way to protest something. He's not hurting anybody. Yeah, people are gonna get upset
just
about it.
because you're not hurt doesn't mean nobody else is hurt. That's the worst mindset to have, bro. I know people that are hurt from it. Literally, genuinely, are disrespected.
They're in physical pain.
Like
there's a lot. Bro, I could say something right now to hurt you, and you're not gonna be in physical pain. So what does that do?
But still, dude, you're not getting that hurt by it. I think
Yeah, they are. People are. I know somebody personally. I don't want to say his name. I will show y'all after this thing, and I will go to his profile, and you know him actually.
I know his name right now.
He's the coolest dude ever. He's not
cool.
I mean, you don't know him for real. You're just saying it just to be cool on camera, but still, he's a cool person, this and that, but he just disagrees with that because he genuinely feels disrespected, and he's not racist. He's got black friends. He got this and that. I've worked with him for years, and
just because somebody has black friends doesn't mean they're racist. Yeah. Just because they're not racist around you doesn't mean they're racist. You don't know how to find doors.
I do know him. I literally know him. I've been with him. Like, I've worked with this dude long. I've texted him. I've sat at his house. I've helped him, his family, everything. I've heard his stories, and like, it just because you're not hurt by it, you didn't grow up like, man. Same with the war. Like the Bosnian War. Mm-hmm. Some people say that's stupid. Why do you get disrespected by that? But once you go through that, you know it's a different kind of hurt. It's a different kind of feeling. So, like, I don't know. That's my opinion on it.
I don't know. I think it got blown out of proportion, kind of what he did. At the same time, I don't know. I don't think it's as disrespectful as people making it out to be. I think it's just.
I think the NFL.
Yeah.
It's fucked the NFL for me.
I think it's just blackballing for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't think they lost any money. I don't think they actually care about veterans. I don't think they care about this country.
They're getting paid to do the national anthem.
Bro, it's a business. It's a business. And I agree with that.
If I'm getting paid to do the national anthem, best motherfucking believe everybody's doing the national anthem.
For real, like straight up.
Man,
It's a business, bro.
If people want
I
to
think
do
if
it,
they want
can
to
do
charge
it.
it, I
If
think
they
if
don't, you
yeah.
ain't gotta do it.
Maybe-
Bro, if I'm at work and I got
why
a
couldn't
damn
he pay a
company,
fine for it?
It's not a requirement to
Why
be
couldn't they
out
just
there,
fine
bro.
him?
Like that's the thing. It's not a
they
requirement.
did fine him.
Okay, so just keep doing that.
They did fine him, but he wouldn't stop.
So
Yeah, so
keep finding him.
but they're losing money, so they
So
don't
is
want
he.
to. If they
They're
find him,
recovering it.
that's not even close to recovering what they're probably losing.
Nah, dude.
So, yeah.
that's-
I don't think.
I don't think
if
losing
somebody
rich
likes
people-
if somebody likes football, they're not gonna stop watching because of one player.
I think they're gonna voice their opinion. They're not gonna stop watching.
Bro, I don't think it's the people that are watching it. It's the companies. You have sponsors, bro. If you have somebody
I don't think companies are backing out of the NFL either because of one person kneeling to the flag.
You know what's been the NFL
and
makes?
you wouldn't think Ennis Kinter would reject the podcast just because of alcohol. But guess what?
I would.
I would,
It happens.
actually, yeah.
Exactly.
He's- he's-
Companies are like that, bro.
That's different
If
from-
somebody's run by a veteran, so let's say a company's run by a veteran, bro, if they see that shit, they're gonna be disrespected. They're gonna be like, all right, fuck you. Guess what?
I'm like, all right, bye. The NFL's
Exactly.
Bro, the NFL's still making their money.
But
you know
you-
how easy it is to replace somebody?
Nah. See, that's
Bro, they
that makes
own a
sense.
day in the week, bro. Sundays belong to the NFL.
I think that literally
Premier League.
No,
NFL.
Premier has like 2 games on Sundays anyway.
And then Super Sunday. That's when all the good games are.
Anyways, no man. I think any company that can afford to be a sponsor for the NFL will do it. Like, you see how much companies pay.
All right, bro.
for
One
the Super Bowl
question.
ads, bro.
Can Man U replace Chevrolet on their shirt?
They could.
Hell nah. Bro, they got a deal that's literally a fucking crazy amount of money. Bro, you know damn right Man U wouldn't want that damn. They don't even want that Chevy logo on their shit, bro. But they paid so much money, the most expensive shirt deal in the world. Boy, they're gonna wear it.
Yeah, because the company's paying.
Exactly, and it's not replaceable. It's hard to replace that company. Nobody wants to pay, bro. They're right here, and then the sponsorship deal is like up here.
I don't know.
Dang. He aired you out about Sears. He's aired you out, man.
You guys are learning a lot about
But,
me. If you don't know me already. Fucking clearly today.
But if you want, comment below and voice your opinion. There's gonna be a lot of people that are with them, but I think you gotta open up and kind of view it from the business perspective of things.
Money
If they
isn't
are
everything.
losing, I mean, it is if you're a business, bro.
I'm fucking with you now.
Yeah, just comment below, subscribe, and comment another
Comment
topic.
more topics.
If-
Comment, like, subscribe. Send us some more topics.
That's about it.
Stay tuned.